Hello, today is day 83 of my 60 pounds and 90 days weight loss challenge and day 18 of my extended water fast. Today I want to talk about fasting detox symptoms. So, one of the major health benefits of fasting is to have a detox and clean your inside, have a basic thorough body cleanse. It's basically the best cleanse that you can do. People out there are trying to do colon cleanses, they're trying to do juice cleanses, they're trying to drink lemon and cayenne and maple syrup. I don't even know. They're trying to do all these cleanses, but the most cleansing thing you can do is go on a water fast. But there are 5 of the top detox symptoms that I want to share with you, things that are going to show that you actually are detoxing. I'm going to say that number 1 is diarrhea. Now, you're not going to be eating, so you're not going to the bathroom near as often during a water fast, but after the first few days, it is very common to have a bout of diarrhea for a day or day and a half. That is absolutely cleansing out your stomach and your intestines and your colon. I personally had this around day 4, and it's pretty rough. You have to stay close to a bathroom, that's for sure. Number 2 is going to be body odor. When your body is detoxing, a lot of those toxins come out through your sweat. If you are having body odor like that and you are sweating, you need to be making sure that you're drinking a lot of extra water to flush those toxins out through your skin. I would recommend using a deodorant that doesn't have aluminum in it, because aluminum is a toxin that can build up in your system and actually has been linked to Alzheimer's later in life. So personally, I try to avoid using deodorants with aluminum in them. They are hard to find, and the deodorants that you get without aluminum don't work as well. But also what I would say is use a deodorant. Don't use an antiperspirant, because an antiperspirant is going to keep you from sweating. It's going to keep your armpits from actually sweating, and then you're not going to be able to shed those toxins. So I would be using a deodorant and not an antiperspirant, and then use one that is aluminum free as well. They're a little more expensive and they're harder to find, but it's worth it, because you don't want to be adding toxins while your body's trying to flush them out. The number 3 detox symptom that I want to talk about is very dark urine. You're going to be processing a lot of fat if you're on a fast, because that's where you're getting your energy from. Your body's fat stores. Your body also stores a lot of toxins along with that fat. And so when you're processing that fat, your liver is working to detox all of that energy that you're utilizing. It's going to send all of that through your kidneys, and then you're going to expel it in the form of urine. And your urine is going to be dark yellow if you have a lot of toxins. What you want to do is make sure that you're drinking enough water that your urine is clear or almost clear, so that you're flushing those toxins out without it being too terribly hard on your kidneys. But don't drink a ton of water at a time, because that can also be hard on your kidneys. Your number 4 detox symptom is going to be headaches. A lot of times when people are detoxing, they get headaches. If you have a headache for an extended period of time, I would consult a medical professional to make sure that fasting is right for you. Now, I don't know of any particular reasons why you wouldn't want to fast, other than perhaps a low blood sugar or low blood pressure problem. But if I were having persistent headaches, I would absolutely put it on hold. Maybe go for shorter fasts, or check with my doctor to see if I have some sort of electrolyte imbalance or chemical imbalance that's causing me to have those headaches. I had a headache for a short period of time during day 3, I believe it was, but it wasn't anything severe, and it wasn't long lasting either. That's why I didn't worry about continuing with my fast. If I were having a persistent headache for several days, I definitely would put my fast on hold, because that's just something that not only do I not want to deal with, I feel like it could be dangerous too. And the 5th detox symptom that I want to mention is your tongue. Your tongue says an awful lot about your overall health, And what happens when you're detoxing is you can get a white film, or if you're drinking coffee, it turns kind of yellowish, a dark film on your tongue. This happens to me sometimes. I use a tongue scraper. In fact, I'll put a link to the tongue scrapers below because I got it from my dental hygienist and it works excellent for me. I used to try to use the ones that are like on a toothbrush handle and they didn't work very well for me, and because I drink a lot of coffee I wind up with a lot of that kind of scuzzy stuff on my tongue anyway. That I always like to clean off, and using a toothbrush or using one of those little scrapers just wasn't doing it for me. And so I have a new tongue scraper that I got from the dental hygienist, who was actually just had them in her car because she uses them for herself, and she said, here, this might help, and she gave it to me and we love it. And so now we've bought more, and I'll link to those below because they work a lot better than the ones on the toothbrush handle in my opinion. But if your tongue is getting a little bit of white film on it or a little bit of yellow film, those are toxins that are working their way out of your system. And so it's good if you can continue to try to do your cleanse as long as that's happening. If your tongue is nice and healthy and pink, maybe you've gotten rid of all of your toxins, and that's an excellent sign. So anyway, I plan on continuing my water fast tomorrow. And here is my weigh-in for the day. It's up a little bit over yesterday. If you've noticed, my weight loss has slowed down a lot, even though I am doing a fast without any calories. It goes up and down, half a pound here and there. I think really it all has to do with my electrolyte balance and my water weight fluctuations. So I'm kind of over the fact that it's going up and down. I did expect when I was doing the fast for it to continuously go down, simply because I don't understand how you can't lose weight by not eating any calories. But then again, I am drinking an awful lot of water. I'm adding sodium to my water. I'm adding electrolytes. I'm drinking different amounts of water each day. So I suppose it is understandable. And plus I'm drinking some diet sodas and some Propel and calorie-free Powerade. So the different things that I'm drinking and the different times that I weigh in because of my weird schedule is probably causing my weights to look a little bit different each day. So I know that it's in a strong downtrend still, just like when I normally do keto, it goes down. I'm feeling pretty good. My head is clear and everything. I still do get lightheaded, but I just have to get up slowly and make sure that I don't jump right out of bed. Other than that, things are going pretty well. And today I was doing a lot of work outside, out in the sun. It didn't seem to bother me. I even went for a short little jog today. So I feel like things are going pretty well, especially 18 days into a fast where I haven't eaten anything. I feel like I still have pretty good energy. Obviously, I would like for the weight to be coming off a little bit faster, but there's a ton of health benefits to a fast, and so I'm happy with what's going on with my body. At least I'm able to sustain it. Later, we'll talk about what I'm going to do to break my fast. I'm going to have a little bit of a program to get back into the method of eating because I don't want to overwhelm my body with food all of a sudden. So in a couple days we'll be talking about that. And like I said, here's my weigh-in from earlier this morning, and hopefully I see you guys all tomorrow.
235.2.